The pineal gland has long captivated human curiosity, standing at the crossroads of science, spirituality, and mysticism. This tiny, pea-sized organ, nestled deep within the brain, has been revered for thousands of years as a portal to higher consciousness, divine insight, and inner awakening. Its significance transcends mere physiological function. It embodies humanity's profound longing to explore the mysteries of existence, unlock hidden potentials, and connect with the divine or universal consciousness. Throughout history, ancient civilizations across the globe recognized and symbolized the importance of the pineal gland and the concept of the third eye as a vital means of accessing spiritual truths. In ancient Egypt, the pineal was associated with the Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol of protection, royal authority, and spiritual insight. The Eye of Horus, depicted as a stylized eye with distinctive markings, represented divine perception, inner wisdom, and the ability to see beyond the physical realm. Temples and artifacts, such as the famous Nama palette and numerous hieroglyphs, depict symbols resembling the eye or pine cone, emphasizing the sacred role of inner vision in spiritual evolution. In Hindu tradition, the third eye is known as Ajna chakra, located on the forehead between the eyebrows. This chakra is visualized as a luminous, indigo, or violet orb that symbolizes the seat of intuition, insight, and spiritual perception. Practitioners aim to awaken this chakra through meditation, mantra chanting, breath control, and visualization exercises. When activated, the Ajna chakra is believed to facilitate clarity of thought, heightened intuition, and the ability to perceive subtle energies, higher realms, and divine truths that are otherwise hidden from ordinary perception. The imagery of the third eye in Hindu art often depicts a radiant eye, symbolizing inner sight and enlightenment. Buddhist teachings also emphasize the importance of awakening the inner eye. The Buddha's teachings focus on developing wisdom and compassion by piercing through illusion and perceiving the true nature of reality. In Buddhist iconography, the third eye often appears as a symbol of enlightenment, an eye that perceives the ultimate truth beyond duality. Meditation practices such as Vipassana and Zen aim to quiet mental chatter and open the intuitive faculty associated with this inner eye. The experience of awakening the third eye is often described as a profound shift in perception, leading to a sense of unity, divine insight, and liberation from mental constraints. Ancient Greece offered philosophical insights into the nature of inner perception. The philosopher Plato emphasized the importance of the mind's eye, a metaphor for inner vision that perceives higher realities beyond the physical. He believed that true knowledge arises from this inner perception, and that awakening this faculty allows the soul to access divine truths. Later, René Descartes proposed that the pineal gland was the seat of the soul, a central point where mind and body interact. Although this idea was speculative and lacked empirical evidence, it reflected a long-standing recognition of the gland's significance in consciousness and spiritual experience. In the realm of modern science, the understanding of the pineal gland has advanced significantly, but remains incomplete in terms of its mystical functions. Initially dismissed as a vestigial organ with no real purpose, its role was later identified as crucial in the regulation of circadian rhythms through the secretion of the hormone melatonin. Discovered in the 19th century, melatonin production is stimulated by darkness and suppressed by light, allowing the gland to synchronize the body's biological clock with the external environment. This regulation influences sleep-wake cycles, reproductive timing, seasonal behaviors, and overall biological harmony. Anatomically, the pineal gland is situated deep within the brain, nestled between the two hemispheres, close to the center of the brain near the thalamus. Its structure resembles a tiny pine cone, which inspired its name. Composed primarily of pinealocytes, specialized cells that produce hormones, and supported by glial cells, the gland's unique position allows it to influence various neuroendocrine functions. Over time, the gland often develops calcium deposits, known as brain sand or corpora arenacea, that increase with age. These deposits, visible on X-ray and MRI scans, are sometimes viewed as a sign of aging or calcification, which many believe impairs the gland's energetic and spiritual potential. Beyond its biological functions, the pineal gland has garnered widespread interest in spiritual and esoteric communities. Many regard it as the physical embodiment of the third eye, a mystical organ capable of perceiving realities beyond the physical senses, opening portals to higher dimensions, divine realms, and inner truths. The awakening of this third eye is seen as a transformative process, an opening that enhances intuition, clairvoyance, and spiritual insight, enabling individuals to access states of consciousness that transcend ordinary waking awareness. One of the most intriguing aspects of the pineal's spiritual significance involves the compound dimethyltryptamine, DMT, often called the spirit molecule. DMT is a naturally occurring psychedelic compound found in various plants and animals, including humans. Some researchers hypothesize that the pineal gland produces endogenous DMT, small amounts naturally synthesized and released during specific states such as deep meditation, lucid dreaming, near-death experiences, or intense spiritual states. It is believed that DMT acts as a neurochemical key that opens portals to other dimensions, allowing individuals to encounter entities, experience timeless realms, or receive divine messages. While the scientific evidence for endogenous DMT production in humans remains limited and somewhat speculative, its association with mystical states has fueled intense interest. Many spiritual traditions interpret DMT release as a gateway to higher dimensions, a bridge between the physical and non-physical worlds, and a facilitator of direct divine communion. The idea that the pineal gland may be a biological source of DMT continues to inspire scientific research and spiritual exploration alike. In addition to chemical hypotheses, practices aimed at awakening and activating the pineal gland are widespread. These include detoxifying the body to reduce calcification, particularly fluoride, which is believed to contribute to calcium buildup, by avoiding fluoridated water, dental products, and processed foods. Promoting decalcification often involves consuming raw cacao, rich in alkaloids and beneficial compounds that stimulate the pineal, as well as chlorophyll-rich foods like leafy greens, herbs, and herbal teas. Breathing exercises, meditation focused on the third eye, visualization, and energy work are also employed to stimulate the gland's energetic pathways and facilitate awakening. The symbolism surrounding the pineal gland and the third eye permeates art, architecture, and spiritual iconography worldwide. The Eye of Horus in Egyptian mythology, the all-seeing eye in Freemasonry, and the modern depiction of the Eye of Providence all symbolize divine omniscience, spiritual awakening, and inner perception. Sacred geometry, the study of geometric patterns that underpin the universe, embodies principles of divine harmony and the awakening process. The lotus flower, spirals, and the golden ratio are metaphors for spiritual growth and the unfolding of higher consciousness. Practices to activate the third eye involve various techniques, such as focused meditation on the forehead or the space between the eyebrows, chanting mantras, using sound frequencies like binaural beats, and employing light or color therapy. Many practitioners report sensations of warmth, pulsation, or expansion in this area, along with visions of geometric patterns, luminous lights, or encounters with spiritual beings that serve as signs of higher awareness awakening. Lucid dreaming and astral projection are states believed to be facilitated by the activation of the pineal gland. These experiences involve conscious awareness outside of the physical body, allowing the explorer to navigate non-physical dimensions, communicate with entities, and gain insights into the nature of reality. Many individuals who practice these states report profound spiritual realizations, a sense of interconnectedness, and glimpses into realms beyond space and time. Near-death experiences, often characterized by feelings of unconditional love, encounters with divine beings, and visions of otherworldly landscapes, have been linked to the release of DMT during moments of extreme physical or emotional trauma. Some scientists suggest that the brain releases a surge of DMT as a protective mechanism, creating vivid, life-changing visions that offer insight into the nature of existence and the afterlife. These experiences reinforce the idea that consciousness may extend beyond the physical body, and that the pineal gland could serve as a biological gateway to higher dimensions. Despite these compelling narratives, mystical claims, and spiritual practices, scientific research into the pineal gland's full capabilities remains ongoing. While its role in regulating circadian rhythms via melatonin is well understood, its potential as a spiritual or consciousness-expanding organ, producing DMT or serving as a portal, is still under investigation. The subjective nature of mystical experiences and the difficulty of quantifying spiritual phenomena pose challenges for scientific validation, yet they continue to inspire curiosity and exploration. The concept of the pineal gland as a bridge to higher states of consciousness has also been explored through the lens of quantum physics and consciousness studies. Some theorists posit that the gland could function as a biological interface for quantum processes within the brain. These ideas suggest that the pineal may play a role in orchestrating or experiencing quantum coherence, which underpins the interconnectedness of all things. If consciousness is indeed a quantum phenomenon, then the pineal gland might serve as a gateway to accessing non-local, universal consciousness, a perspective that aligns with many mystical traditions that speak of unity and oneness. Additionally, the pineal gland's role in time perception and synchronization extends beyond circadian rhythms. Some researchers propose that it is involved in the perception of subtle, non-linear aspects of time, such as intuition about future events or the experience of timelessness during mystical states. This capacity to perceive or influence non-linear time could be linked to the gland's ability to facilitate altered states of consciousness, where past, present, and future blend into a unified experience. Such states are often reported during deep meditation, visionary experiences, or profound spiritual awakening, emphasizing the gland's potential to alter our fundamental perception of reality. From an evolutionary perspective, some theories suggest that the pineal gland was once a more prominent organ in early vertebrates and primitive life forms. Over millennia, its functions have diminished in some species, but it remains highly active in humans as a potential seat of spiritual awareness. This idea implies that humans have inherited a biological blueprint for higher consciousness, a dormant or suppressed faculty that can be reactivated through spiritual practices, lifestyle choices, and advanced neurotechnology. Understanding this evolutionary trajectory encourages us to view the pineal as an innate instrument for unlocking our highest potential, rather than merely a biological relic. Furthermore, the integration of modern technology with spiritual practices is opening new frontiers for activating and understanding the pineal gland. Devices such as binaural beats, light therapy, and neurofeedback aim to entrain brainwaves and stimulate the pineal indirectly, fostering states of heightened awareness. Virtual reality and augmented reality experiences are also being explored as tools for inducing visionary states or accessing altered perceptions. As science and spirituality continue to intersect, the possibility emerges that future innovations could provide safe, effective methods to awaken and harness the full potential of the third eye, transforming the way humanity perceives itself and its place in the cosmos. Finally, the symbolism surrounding the pineal gland and the third eye permeates art, architecture, and spiritual iconography worldwide. The Eye of Horus in Egyptian mythology, the all-seeing eye in Freemasonry, and the modern depiction of the Eye of Providence all symbolize divine omniscience, spiritual awakening, and inner perception. Sacred geometry, the study of geometric patterns that underpin the universe, embodies principles of divine harmony and the awakening process. The lotus flower, spirals, and the golden ratio are metaphors for spiritual growth and the unfolding of higher consciousness. Practices to activate the third eye involve techniques, such as focused meditation on the forehead or the space between the eyebrows, chanting mantras, using sound frequencies like binaural beats, and employing light or color therapy. Many practitioners report sensations of warmth, pulsation, or expansion in this area, along with visions of geometric patterns, luminous lights, or encounters with spiritual beings that serve as signs of higher awareness awakening.